Okay, my name is Rafiq Ahmadarian, born in Uganda. We were thrown out of this country in 1972. It's medical. And up to now, since we started about 12 months ago, we have treated 2,500 women and children entirely for free, no costing. The lady in London sends that expensive. Besides that, the first phase of COVID, there was a bit of restriction, but my family, my friend, everybody, included Mr. Khan and Mr. Aga, we supplied food. I shouldn't be saying that, but it makes me say, because of the difficulties that I'm facing in this orphanage, we supplied to the neighborhood around about 60 million worth of Uganda shilling food. That comes to in a region of 12 to 13,000 pounds. Besides that, every Eid al-Adha we will slaughter over 100 cows and over 200 goats, with the meat is distributed to the local people. And that is again all from friends and family from UK. Also, since this...
You can stop.
51 boreholes around Uganda at the cost of £1,500 a borehole. Again, that is all donated by the friends, the families from UK. There is no help from Uganda government whatsoever. That I have to stress that. In fact, can we stop that for a minute? Can we stop? As for me personally, I am enjoying this. I'm really enjoying it. Only God knows whether it's the truth or not. But personally, I don't want to go back to UK. I want to stay here. Although I go to visit my family, my father, my brothers and sisters and nephews and all. The problem we are having here is feeding the orphanage. Not only the orphanage, also the local community. Oh, they are actually relying on us too much. Now the second phase of COVID, I've already started getting phone calls. Please, my husband is out of a job, can you help us? Which we will do, inshallah. I'm going to do appeal. The other problem that I'm having here, some people will question me that how do we know the money is going in the right sectors, right position, right there. So I tell them, don't send me money, send me food. If you've got any doubt in your heart that you're not sure where the money is going, don't send money. Just send a ton of rice, a ton of posho, a ton of beans, whatever you can, so you know where yourself has spent any money. But to me, Uganda is heaven, and I love it, and I don't want to go back to UK. I'm enjoying it. I'm hoping that my wife, after this COVID, which is very bad in UK, after the COVID, she will join me here. And that's it. 7 brothers, 2 sisters. My father was a truck driver. And if you fed us in the morning, he used to get worried where I'm going to get food for my 9 children to feed. When we went to UK, that was poverty that was in my mind. when we end up in UK, my life was very flamboyant. Very flamboyant. We started a business with 5 brothers out of 7, worked hard. We've got one of the best domestic appliance distribution. In fact, the 6th in UK, called Arian Distribution Limited in Rochdale, Manchester. In my life, I had it all. Even now, I have it all, thanks to God. Then I decided to come and settle here, and I loved it so much that one of the reasons, it reminded me of our bad days, of the poverty that my father went through, which was too extreme, very extreme. That is why I decided to come. And with me settling here, all my youngsters, nephews, nieces, all them, they love Uganda, they come here. And they help a lot, not only this orphanage, but wherever is required. If I need anything, I will just ask the family and it will be done. Another very interesting question, because our Prophet says, the best sadaqah in the world, no matter what you can do, you can bring orphan, you can bring this, that and the other, the best sadaqah in our Islam is water.
Water, provide the water.
Provide water.
Necessary places.
And when you go to these rural places,
The real suffering.
they are really suffering.
Suffer. Miles and miles with the jerry can.
Yes, this school, including the orphanage, not talking about the expense, we are looking at 250,000 pounds. I don't work in dollars, pounds. 250,000 pounds this has cost us. The monthly expense of this place is 2,000 pounds. Now, how do I put 2,000 pounds? Because this is unique orphanage. This orphanage is not where the children will sit at home. No, they get sent to best school around Rukiso. They are not sending to these local schools. They get sent to best school. We try, not I, we try and bring them good education, which unfortunately I did not experience in my young age.
Are we here to
Of our Islamic color. Although this is not an Islamic orphanage, it is a mixed orphanage. Now Rochdale is a town where we live in Greater Manchester. So all the donation comes from Rochdale, so we named it Greenland Rochdale. Rochdale is a small town
From where he belongs.
Greater Manchester. That is where I come from. Where is my family, friend and everybody are based. To Uganda government, we wrote to a lot of businesses. Uganda government itself, there was no help. The only help we got in 1990, when we approached British government, they helped us with 5,000 pounds. But they did not give us the money directly. They sent the builders to make a building for us here. And they paid the supplier. The only help we got from anywhere is British Embassy in Kampala.
orphan